Best bites forever.
What's up everyone, I'm Chef Alicia, and in this video you'll learn everything you need to know about opening a coconut. First of all, listen to this sound. Do you hear that? That is the water that will spill all over your cutting board if you just open these up. So the first thing that we need to do is get the water out of the coconut. First I do this by looking for the darkest brown spot on my coconut, which would be this one, and then I use a wine cork, which on this particular coconut just poked right through. This actually is not a good sign, and I'm going to come back to that in a couple of minutes, but in the meantime I am going to go ahead and open up a second hole just a little bit. The second hole simply is going to allow the coconut water to flow out easier because of the whole air pressure thing. So I put my wine opener down in there and then just pull it right back out. Once you have both of these holes in the coconut, you can go ahead and drain it into whatever container you want to drain it into. I'm going to set this over to the side as it is draining, see in there, and I'm going to move on to my other coconut. And I'm going to do the exact same thing to it, starting off by looking for the darkest brown spot, and then I'm going to use my wine key to make a hole right there. So, does anyone out there know if a coconut is actually a nut? If you don't know, read the description down below to find out. Here I am making my second hole in the coconut, again just to release that pressure so that the liquid in there will flow out really easily. So this is from my first coconut, and I'm looking at it thinking it does not look right. I tasted it, it does not taste right, and I'm going to just show you here a little color comparison. So this yellowy one, that's out of my first coconut, and the one that is more white is out of my second coconut. So like I said, that wasn't a very good sign with the first coconut. We're going to keep moving on here. This coconut has 3 lines on it if you look closely. If you hit it on those lines, those are kind of its weak spots, and as you can see, it will start cracking. For hitting it, I am using the back side of my knife. I hit it a couple of times on its line, move along, hit it in between the lines, and then again, there's the line coming down it, I hit it on that, and as you can see, this is pretty much cracked all the way around that quickly, and it just fell right apart. Perfect. There's my open coconut. Now I'm going to show you one more, and in a second I'm going to show you how to separate the flesh from the shell, which is no easy task, believe me. Once again, here I go and fast forward, but I'm just going to use the back of my knife to kind of hit on the back of the coconut. And I wanted to show you this one because, check it out. That is my first coconut. The one I said is funky. It is moldy inside. This coconut is not okay to eat. If your coconut looks like that when you open it up, throw it in the garbage. So I'm going to put my nice coconut, my good one, here onto a sheet pan. I'm going to heat my oven up to 350 degrees and put it inside for about 10 minutes. Meanwhile, I'm going to go ahead and strain the juice that I got out of there. That is my coconut water. A lot of people will tell you that you can't eat the water out of a mature coconut or drink the water out of a mature coconut. My husband is Puerto Rican and he told me he grew up drinking it. I drink it. It's up to you. I'm not going to worry about it. So here I am with my coconut. This has come out of the oven. I have my bear claw on so I don't burn myself. I'm going to let this cool down for just a couple of minutes, and then I'm going to remove the shell from the flesh. So here is my coconut. I have it on my cutting board. Again, I'm going to use the back side of my knife and I'm going to tap on those 3 lines that I see. The lines are pretty clear here. You can see that one there. I'm going to give it a little spin. Tap on the line here and you can see it broke really easily. I'm going to continue going around my coconut and breaking it into smaller, more manageable pieces. Once I do that, it kind of takes a little bit of strength here, but you can just pull it down and the shell should separate from the flesh. Every now and then you get a piece that's a little less cooperative and you kind of got to use a little bit of your strength to get it to come apart, but it will. And of course, every now and then one is really uncooperative and you might have to kind of take the tip of your knife and wedge it down in there. If you do this, do be sure that your knife blade is facing away from any part of your body, of course, so that if it slips you do not cut yourself. Peel away all of the flesh. There is one more step left to do in this, which is to remove all of that brown skin that you see on the outside of it from the white skin. You don't want to eat that brown part, so it is really easy to remove. all you have to do is use a vegetable peeler. Of course, you can try a paring knife if you would like to. I have always found a vegetable peeler to be much easier, so that's what I'm going to use here. Just continue peeling until you have all of that brown removed. If you have a little piece like this that's difficult to use a vegetable peeler on, go ahead and use your chef's knife and just give it a nice little chop to separate it. And the very last step in this process is to put all of your white pieces into a strainer and give them a nice little rinse. Once you rinse them off, here is your beautiful coconut. It is ready to eat or shred or freeze or do whatever it is that you wanted to do with it.
Hi again everyone, thank you so much for watching my video. Please give it a thumbs up or a like or whatever you want to call it. Also share it with all of your friends because sharing is caring. And if you're not already a subscriber, please go ahead and click on the subscribe button and be a subscriber now because you don't want to miss any of the upcoming awesomeness that's coming because it's awesomeness. And you can find me on my other social media including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google+, and bestbitesforever.com, which is my blog. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Happy cooking, everyone.
bestbitesforever.com